From WENY News, this is First Warning Weather.
Welcome back. A warm and muggy night across the Twin Tiers. Temperatures in some cases still hovering right around 80 degrees. The humidity making it feel very uncomfortable out there. And there's also a couple showers and thunderstorms that we're tracking just to the west of our viewing area. First, let's take a look at our temperatures, and it's still 80 in Elmira, 76 in Bath, 75 in Canisteo, Mansfield coming in at 80, and Tioga also at 80 degrees. So the big weather picture right now showing a frontal boundary just to the west of Chicago. This moves a little bit closer for tomorrow, and that's going to allow more numerous showers and thunderstorms to develop later in the afternoon and into the evening. Now, at this late hour, with all the heat and humidity in place, it's still unstable, and we've had a little bit of a boundary set up here just to the west of our viewing area, and that's allowing for showers and thunderstorms to blossom, starting to weaken just a little bit over the last 10 minutes or so, but we still have several warnings to pass along to you. A severe thunderstorm warning in effect till midnight for Ontario County. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Allegheny and Livingston County until midnight. Again, this is just to the west of Hornell. And then farther off to the south and west, we're looking at Allegheny and Cattaraugus County. Severe thunderstorm warning until 11:30. These are issued because there's damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour and penny-sized hail. Also, the dark red shaded boxes indicate where flash flood warnings are in effect. So torrential downpours occurring with these thunderstorms. But as we put this in motion over the last hour, slowly moving off towards the north and east. So far western Steuben County or Yates County may get brushed with a few of these thunderstorms. Obviously, the sky really lightening up just to the west of Hornell with all that vivid lightning. But again, this stays out of most of our viewers' area through the overnight period. Heat advisory in effect for tomorrow. Our planner showing hazy sunshine through the day, just like the last several days. Hazy, hot, and humid. Late afternoon showers and thunderstorms will be possible. The Storm Prediction Center has given us a 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. So we do have the potential for some damaging wind gusts with a few of these thunderstorms and perhaps some hail. Time it out with future track. And again, there may be some isolated thunderstorms in the morning. Better chance here as we progress through the afternoon. And by 5 o'clock, you can see some of these cells developing, and they kind of blossom as we head through tomorrow evening. So again, just a heads up, there could be some strong thunderstorms here developing later in the day tomorrow, and some of those could potentially become severe. 96 is what we forecast today. We hit 93 for our official high temperature, 69 for a low tonight. Warm and muggy conditions. I mentioned the isolated thunderstorms, best chance western Steuben County and up towards the western Finger Lakes area. Tomorrow, late day thunderstorms high at 93, but feeling closer to 100 when you factor in the humidity. Still hot and humid right through the weekend. Cool down briefly on Monday, but then we start to push it back up here towards the middle of next week.
You know, I like to see that 81 looking pretty good these days.
It kind of stands alone there with all the 90s that we have forecast. Just a brief cool down, but again, it's going to heat right back up here towards the middle of next week. All right, let's take a look at our weather trivia question for tonight. So in the northern hemisphere, are the winds primarily coming out of the west, true or false?
I'm going to say primarily true.
Okay, and I will say this, Nick. It's a bit of a trick question.
Okay,
so the answer is actually false. Now, it is true that our winds are primarily out of the west across the United States, but at latitudes just to our north and just to our south, still within the northern hemisphere, we have prevailing easterly winds. So the bottom line is it would be false because they're not all out of the west in the northern
true
hemisphere.
for us mostly.
For us.
Wow.
But up in Canada, you get an easterly wind flow, and down in the tropics, in the still in the northern hemisphere, you get the easterly wind flow. So, like I said, maybe a little bit of an unfair question, a little trick question tonight.
Thank you, John.
Okay.